here's what my Democrat colleagues really want. They want to abolish ICE, and some of them are more candid about that. And listen, that's fine that that's their position. They're totally wrong about it, and I'm not going to help them do it. And I think what they really want in this funding bill is they want to hold hostage the Coast Guard, FEMA, the Secret Service, all in order to impose restrictions on ICE that would effectively hamstring, if not eliminate, the agency. I'm not going to go along.
Well, why should they be able to
skeptical are you that
arrested?
a deal can be reached? How skeptical are you?
I'm just, if a deal means something that will effectively prevent ICE from doing its job, like completely changing the warrant requirements, like forcing ICE agents to be exposed so they can be doxxed, I'm not going to support that. So they'll have to do that without my vote. This has nothing to do with trying to get accountability for what's recently happened with discrete incidents in Minnesota. This is about trying to hamstring the entire agency, because that's what Democrats want. And listen, that's fine. I get it. That's their position. That's fine. I think it's a good faith position. I just totally disagree with it, and I'm not going to help them do it.
I think what we put together is a finite list of reasonable changes that mean the ICE officials and the Border Patrol officials handled by the same standards as police in your community. Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't investigations be done by an independent source for their own credibility? Why shouldn't these people be taking the mask off and putting video cameras on? These are the fundamentals of constitutional conduct, and I don't think you can compromise on some of them. Before ICE crashes down your home front door in an effort to go inside and see if there's anyone there who's committed a crime, they have to live by the same standards as the Fourth Amendment requires of every law enforcement agency. Why should they be treated any differently? For goodness sake, it's your home.
Well, see, the mask thing is the only thing I'd say that you've got to be very specific about those situations. People are getting doxxed now. I've said I've got 3 people in prison for threatening me. And people could take a picture of a law enforcement officer that's doing nothing but their job. I think there has to be some criteria there. If you're riding down the road and you're patrolling, yeah, probably a bad look to have a mask on. If you're in the middle of a dangerous situation and you know you've got paid protesters out there that are trying to track you down and get inside your head, hell no. They should be allowed to wear a mask, just like the protesters do.